Hi, it's Denise with Ladybug Stampin here in the video tutorial for you guys today. And yes, we are creating a box, as you can see by the thumbnail. I have picked up a bunch of these little Utterly Smooth hand creams, yes, from the Dollar Tree. I'm telling y'all, they have so many gifts ideas out there. And a lot of people here in the South, I don't know where you guys are at, but here in the South, we like this Utterly Smooth. It really is a nice little lotion, and at work we do give each other lotions and stuff like that because we use it all year long. And so I am going to be giving this to some girls at work for sure. I know this one is definitely going to be in one of the gift boxes I give them. We're going to be using the Wrapped in Christmas Cling Stamp, and this DSP I can't remember what it's called, but it'll be down listed below. But it's really pretty. It has this gold foil and whisper white on one side, and then it's got like a little story on the back. And so it comes in this color, and it also comes in this red foil. So it's really pretty. But we're just going to be using one piece of DSP to create that box, okay? And we're going to be using some of this gold cord from the Wonder of the Season. And I think this is all part of that same suite. So, all right, well, let's go ahead and let's get started. So the first thing you're going to need is your Simply Score tool and then your piece of DSP. Now, this piece of DSP is cut at 7 1/4 by 8 1/4. All right, and so it's 8 1/4 by 7 1/4. And on the long side, which is 8 1/4, I'm going to turn it on the other side. That was the best way for me. And I'm going to score it at 1 1/2. 3 3/4, 5 1/4, and then 7 1/2. And then I'm going to turn it this way. Now, the reason why I'm turning it, you want to make sure that your design, sorry you guys, there's a fly in here, is going this way because you're going to score at your 1 1/2, which is going to be at the bottom of the box. Okay, so you want to make sure your bottom of your paper is going against this side. All right, so I'm just going to flip this over and score it at 1 1/2. And that is it. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to kind of burnish our lines. Now, I'm not going to use a bone folder. I'm just going to use my fingers because this is DSP and it doesn't need, you don't want to burnish it too much because you don't want to tear it. So and it's just as good with fingers, especially on this DSP. It's a little bit thicker than DSP, but, you know, I still want to just use my fingers. Okay, once we have it like that, I'm just going to get out my scissors. All right, and I'm going to turn it over on the gold foil to show you how we're going to cut it. We're going to cut it right up the score line. So you're going to cut it up the score line. 1. This is a really easy box. And I did figure this size out. I didn't want the top to close on this one, and so that's how I had to figure out the measurements for that, you know, that particular lotion. I'm going to cut it at an angle right here, and this whole piece is going to come off. And then we're going to cut it at an angle right here, like that. All right. Then we're going to get out our Stampin' Seal. Sorry, I had lost it. Okay, so I'm just going to put a nice little strip down there. And then I'm just going to line this up. Now, for some reason, this does not line up really well, so I can't fold it like down like that. So I'm just going to pick it up and just match my corners. I don't know if I didn't cut it right, like the measurements, but let me say this: if I had cut it down any shorter, it didn't work. So I don't know. But see, it lines up. I don't know if it's just me. So this is now going to be the back because this is where we see our paper. And we're going to close all of these like that. And this one's going to come back towards. And I'm going to put 2 strips. Now, I would suggest maybe using your Stampin' Seal Plus. I couldn't find it, so I had to grab this one. Okay, so I'm just going to hold that and lift this up so it lines up down at the bottom. And you can trim those a little bit to make sure that, you know, you don't have no. I'm just going to take this and make sure that my tape adheres. Okay, and that's as simple as it is. And then you're just going to take your fingers and you're going to kind of go in the middle like this. And you're going to come all the way to the top and just pinch it right there. So it becomes like a little bag like that. Then we're going to take our hand lotion and we're going to stick it in there. Make sure it's kind of lined up. Okay. And then we're just going to close it like that. Then we're going to get out some of this cord, this gold cord. This is a really fast and simple, what do you call it? Gift bag. And you can use it for other things. You don't have to use it for that lotion because it's, I mean, you could put, you know, any kind of stuff in there. Jewelry. I keep saying jewelry, but, you know, I don't even wear jewelry. But I know some people do. So we're just going to tie this in a bow. I want that as tight as I can get it. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. Okay. I'm going to take it to the side right here. And I am going to tie that tight. And then I'm going to tie it in a knot. This seems to help me better with, especially like stuff like this. Okay. And then, there we go. Now I can tie it in a bow. This seems to help me. I know. I don't know why, but it does. Okay, so I'm just going to tie this. I don't want a big, big bow. Can you guys hear Talon? Steve's out there watching him. All right, and then I'm going to trim this. I think I do my bows upside down. Maybe that's why they always look like that. I don't know. I'm going to see if I can stick this down in here and see if I can get this bow to kind of go down a little bit. Okay. Okay, well, maybe not. Well, if you guys are better bow makers, you know, of course, put it on there. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to use this postage. It's just called a rectangular postage stamp. Okay, I'm going to get the sentiment out. It says a little something for you, and we're going to do a little gold embossing. Since this has got gold foil on there. And I'm going to get out my old embossing buddy. You know, this thing's been around for a long time. And I just got my nails done, so I'm having a hard time opening stuff for some reason. Okay, so we're going to take some Versamark and we're going to stamp this up. And I am going to stamp right in the middle. Actually, about right here, not right in the middle. Just, you know, somewhere that you got your, looks like I had some ink left over on that. I don't have my spoon, so we're just going to take it like this. Sometimes I don't need the spoon. Oh, that looks pretty already. Alright, so then we're going to take it like this. Then we're going to use our heat tool and heat it up. Okay. And then we're just going to always heat the back. Alright, and then bring it over front and just leave it there. Now, we're going to take our sentiment, put it through here through the postage punch. I just thought this was kind of cute. Like this. We're not done with that embossing folder, believe it or not. Embossing powder, I mean. Alright, we got this right here. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to take my little ends and I'm going to stick it in my Versamark like this. I'm going to kind of push down. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing with here. And then I'm going to come around and do each end because it'll be easier. Okay. Like that. Alright, and then we're going to stick, turn it around, and stick. Okay. Now, I'm going to get out a little brush. I don't mind it so much in the back, but I don't want it all like this on the front. So I'm just going to pull some of that off. Whoops. And just bring it right there. So I'm just going to take some of that off. I don't want a bunch of gold flecks kind of in there. Okay. All right. So now let's put this back on because we don't want to go everywhere, right? That would be a disaster. So we're going to take our heat tool. Okay, so I've got this. You guys see I kind of edged it around. Kind of looks almost like a real postage stamp, doesn't it? And then I'm going to get 2 dimensionals, put on the back here. Take these off. And then I'm just going to find a place on here. I think I'll do it up close, like right there. And then I'm going to get our some gold metallic pearls. These come in silver and gold in the same pack. And I'm just going to get out 3 of them. Just add a little something to them. I mean, you know, I am a demonstrator, and when I take the stuff in, they expect it to be pretty. You know? Oh gosh, I just got that stuck on my finger. Okay, come on. I can't deal with you, so I'm gonna have to throw you in the trash. Okay, and then like that. There we go. And we have a quick little bag for our lotion. So this is in here. All right, I told you guys it'd be a quick one. Some are quick, some are long. But there is your video tutorial for today. I hope you guys are enjoying Vlogtober. And please, please remember to comment, because you never know. And I just want to tell y'all thank you again for watching all of these. I appreciate it. And I look forward to creating more for you guys. All right, don't forget, all measurements and supplies will be listed down below. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye.